Our intro would be ranking the best or naming the best Milla Jovovich movies. So it doesn't seem like we're just making a hate video, but we're gonna hate on her.
Boy, are they wrong.
Hey guys, welcome to the 127 podcast. Today we are going to be ranking the top 10 or so movies and performances by one and only Milla Jovovich. She is a renowned actress. She has transcended media in all formats. She is married to a movie mongrel of this era. Somebody who's just enlightened. And together they're a power couple that has taken the whole landscape of movies. With their recent release and success they found in Monster Hunter, one of 2019 or 2020's only hopes. And today
Milla Jovovich.
This one's for you. From cult classics like The Stone, The Messenger, The Perfect Getaway, Lucky Trouble, Chaplin, Zoolander 1 and 2.
No good deed.
Resident Evil 1, 3, 6, Monster Hunter. What a resume, dude. We haven't even mentioned her big hits.
There's actually there's actually a Polygon article that says you need to watch every single Resident Evil movie to get the newest Resident Evil game's plot.
We're gonna head ourselves before we get to her masterclass.
I'm Jeff.
I am Adam.
We totally forgot to introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm Alex.
Today we have Yule.
I'm a pretty big super fan of Milla Jovovich. And I honestly can say I enjoyed all 13 Resident Evils.
Was there really that many?
There were 7.
Don't put me on the spotlight.
Wait, Resident Evil. Wait, there's more. There's more
You guys really
movies
about
than
to
there were
expose me?
games.
You guys really about to expose me right now? God, man.
So basically, a pretty big article right here comes out saying, you know, to answer our question, what the Resident Evil movie plots really are about and how they tie into the game. It says here as a quote, and I don't align with this because I love Milla Jovovich. It says here, things only got worse for those fans looking to actually see anything like Resident Evil games on the big screen, as the sequels really did nothing to get things closer to what the games offered. Sure, some characters and locations from the games popped up, but they usually felt like little more than pointless fan service. All while the real story continued to revolve around Milla Jovovich, movie invented Alice character, which no one in the end cared for.
Okay, who wrote this?
Get your IGN
This is an article by
off
Screen
of,
Rant.
off the podcast. Stop. Just get the IGN review out of here. Cut that shit.
No, it's Screen Rant. I've never heard of these guys.
Yeah. That's just
fucking
hating.
small ass blog who doesn't know shit. Get their hands out of their ass. That's what I said.
Yule, what do you feel about the Resident Evil movies?
From what I've seen, which is about 5 seconds of each trailer, because they kind of all look the same. They look like masterpieces, bro. They look like they came up with one idea,
That's what I'm
and then they
talking
just
about.
kept milking it until that milk turned to powder, and then that powder turned to dust, and then they kind of swirled the dust with the powder together and made another Slirum, which was the final chapter.
You know what
And I gotta, that's ingenuity. I gotta hand it to them.
people say milking as if it's bad, but I mean, when the teat offers it, yeah, you
Like
suckle it.
Luke does when he sucks
Speaking-
off that green blue milk in TROS.
Speaking of milking,
Gotta do it.
those new villains in Resident Evil 8, how do those connect to the movies? How does Resident Evil 8 connect
It's
to
a
the
hell of a
movies?
segue.
They can milk me.
So some rude person here said Milla Jovovich will have no connection to the newest Resident Evil game because her body is like a twig, unlike the sisters in the newest game. I am so just, it hurts.
You know what? I think she actually looks like the big tall woman in the
Dude,
trailer.
actually,
The pointy fingers lady?
The pointy fingers lady, she needs to step on my throat and spit on me. But anyways, she looks like Milla. If we can put it side by side somehow, If we can get
Yeah.
that to work.
Yeah, I got that.
Apparently, Mila's husband actually says that he is utterly floored by the decision to not put her in the game after hits like The Three Musketeers in 2011, and
Is that actually an article? Oh shit, she's really in Three Musketeers.
I feel like we're in WandaVision where every time I want to break, it's like, there's shit! Oh, yeah. Yes.
he also said,
Flip is a madman, help us, save us.
You play it backwards.
Let me hit you with the floop. Foops.
Flash that in downtown LA, see what happens.
"Oh,
Wow. Man. What a power couple, man.
Yeah, but Jeff, come on, tell it to us. What was your iconic Milla Jovovich movie?
Mine was The Fourth Kind. I didn't know that she was in it.
Oh, yeah.
But
how the fuck do you not know that?"
I know she's the main character. I saw that movie for the first time in theaters, and that movie actually kind of spawned my irrational fear of owl people. Now, people might not know, but I have only two fears in life, and they're both irrational. One is of owl people, and the other is of parasitic twins. But the owl people spawned from this movie. It's about an Alaskan town that's is being abducted by aliens, and everyone's saying these aliens look like 8-foot tall owl people, and that's creepy as hell. And it was made to look like a real movie, and that was the first handheld like POV movie, Blair Witch style Paranormal Activity type movie that I had ever seen. So I legit thought it was real when I was a kid. And I don't know how old I was when it came out. Is there a date on that one, Adam?
The Fourth Kind came out in 2009.
It was November 6, 2009.
November
Official
6th?
theatrical release date.
Oh, so I was a sophomore.
Yeah, so I was a freshman in high school, and I think that... Well, when did the first Paranormal Activity movie come out?
Oh, now you're asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, I need to know that.
That movie really fucking scared me, and I didn't find out till like 2 years ago that shit was not real.
Yeah, see, no one really remembers Paranormal Activity because of how impactful The Fourth Kind was. Really transcended anything we had seen in horror genre. Actually,
How many times did you say transcend?
I'm so heated right now because I see a New York Times review by Mr. Holden that says, "The Fourth Kind may be humorless, paranoid nonsense, but its biggest failure is its inability to scare." I was fucking shitting myself, okay? You know, like,
I was
be
fucking
honest-
scared.
To be honest, though...
I was sold.
This dude's a fucking scoozy.
So speaking
Yeah.
of
Get this
speaking
shit
of
outta here.
Paranormal Activity, that one I knew was fake. The Fourth Kind I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because they didn't tell you at the end that it was fake. It was real. And it scared me.
Yul,
Huh?
I remember we talked. See, Yul and I really talk about Mila a lot because we love her, and he actually
like hats.
really enjoyed Monster Hunter.
Uh-huh.
So
I sure
can
did.
you please explain to them why Monster Hunter is a good movie?
Of course, because when you put Mila in, she's a character actor. She really explored her role, and she brings it to the forefront in this movie. From the 15 minutes, maybe 10 tops that I saw on the pirated site because I refused to pay for it because she's so good. Okay, because she's so good.
She's so good,
I just
you
got-
don't want to support her financially.
Exactly.
You don't want her
'Cause
ego
that
to
would
get to her head.
Well, that would just sully her performance. You know, like there's no money for Mila, and that's what I'm trying to get. Like her performance in that movie, it was beyond. She went beyond the screen. I felt emotion in that movie at the end where she just jumps on this great, amazingly CGI dragon-looking thing, and just stabs it to death, and she's like covered in acid and shit, and then I can't even. I
Yeah,
can't even.
and it's strange
even have
because
words.
you can clearly remember any single scene of this movie so well. But I have
Yeah.
a review here from Screen Rant again that says, Monster Hunter, lacking narrative, direction, and even pacing. Monster Hunter is yet another soulless video game adaptation that drowns in its own I can't even read it at this point. I'm so heated.
Dude, fuck Screen Rant.
At this
Screen
point,
Rant.
they should just shove a Fortnite
What do they
pickaxe up their ass. They don't know anything.
Tag Screen Rant in this.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, Screen Rant.
Yeah.
You can go fuck yourself. Hey, why don't you write a review on this podcast? Okay? And then we're gonna shit on it. We look at the real facts.
Listen,
Milla Jovovich is great.
Yeah, I've literally been stalking and emailing Jon Favreau to put her in Mandalorian because
think about it.
well, actually, the storyboard writers said that there's one point where they wanted her to be just every female character in Mandalorian. But but they couldn't do it because that many Millas in one scene would fucking melt someone, bruh. So that was actually what Jon Favreau told me. So I don't know what to tell you. They said that she also was the reason why The Last Jedi came out the way it was, because of her amazing, immense mind power to create such a script and such a narrative-driven plot device for a successful movie.
I just when he said that, I thought of the news segments where they had the pictures and then they put the text of him saying.
You know the Hollywood theory is that Ezra Miller. What I was about to say is before I was rudely cut from this broadcast, Ezra Miller is actually Milla Jovovich in a wig, and I see it.
Wait, is she animated in a wig?
No, it's actually just Milla in a wig.
Shit.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's
no
actually Ezra Miller. Everyone stops acting, right?
Yeah.
Wrong. Not Milla.
Not Milla.
She's like, I can't go back to my normal life. And in Perks of Being a Wallflower, the director said, you know what, I need a great actor that's gonna play a closet gay high schooler. And the director was like, I have just the person for this. I just watched Resident Evil.
I just binged Resident
With
my kids.
And Milla would fit that
My
role.
kids really understand Mila's character in Resident Evil.
So they actually went and contacted her about it, and she was like, you're not talking to Milla right now, you're talking to Ezra. And the director's like, I don't care who it is, I just need you in front of a camera. And that's how Perks of Being a Wallflower came.
Yeah.
I wanna hear the review about You Got Game. How did that do? Denzel Washington and Milla Jovovich. That's powerhouse. I haven't seen that movie yet, but should be tour de force.
Yeah, I'll get to that right now. I'm sorry. It's just because I was already looking up Future World, the 2018 classic that featured Milla Jovovich. And
What's that one about?
you never so it's
Dude, it's got
a
James Franco.
Can we read the
How about
synopsis
this
first?
movie?
yeah
It's a synopsis.
It's a post-apocalyptic, and so basically it says
As usual?
let's see. It says right here.
The movie is post-apocalyptic.
It says, Queen Lei's dying as her son, Prince, travels across the barren wasteland to find a near-mythical medicine to save her life after invading violent raiders on motorbikes led by the warlord and his enforcers. Prince meets Ash, a robotic assassin, in search of its own soul. When the drug lord captures Prince, he soon finds himself in an epic battle to save the lives remnants of humanity. And so...
It's Aladdin meets Wizard of Oz.
And
That's Wizards of
and-
Waverly Place.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
And this was one of
And
the
Mad
few.
Max.
This was actually one of the few movies where they decided not to make her the main character. She's actually the drug lord, so she's actually taking a violent approach in this movie. Some of the top voted tags, or I would say descriptions of this movie, on Google are bad acting, boring, forgettable, unconvincing, awkward, mindless, cliche, one-dimensional characters, confusing, cringeworthy.
Can we read the what are the
Did you say
review numbers there? What is it out of 10?
Characters
Milla?
with question?
One-dimensional?
Yeah, and it says a 3.2 out of 10 from IMDb.
Peak movie is Resident Evil 7. Look up the reviews on that. You will not find negative stuff on it. That was her peak.
I mean, come on. Box office $312 million versus a $40 million budget? That speaks for itself right there. She brings the crowd.
Wait, there is no Resident Evil 7 movie.
I meant to say 6.
There's no Resident Evil 7.
There's a 6.
There's no movie.
What?
On Wikipedia, they're actually thinking of making a movie based on Resident Evil 7, and they do not. They want Milla to stay far away from this one. They say.
Did they put a restraining order on her?
No, they said, "Damn, Milla really be acting like a scoozy on set. Don't want to see that pissed off, long leg caterpillar looking ass on set anymore."
Who said that?
Somebody.
Dennis Bonneville.
Oh, actually, there's another quote from the Underworld people that said, "We would love to cast a new strong female lead, but get Milla out of this one. Not even raising her career from the dead will help."
Wait, she was in Underworld also?
No, they said they want her far away from Underworld too.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Ultraviolet. She was in Ultraviolet.
But she was never part of Underworld. That was what's her head?
They said they're looking for a new strong female lead.
And
Oh,
Milla,
but it's not Milla.
And fans like us are petitioning to put her in the movie.
and Milla Jovovich is not even in it.
Yeah,
Just-
we're gonna put a poll up on our Twitter feed today, asking about if you would want Milla Jovovich to be in the new Underworld series.
So what's her average Rotten Tomatoes score, would you think?
I would think a crisp 2, but that's not indicative of her true potential.
Do they rate actors on Rotten Tomatoes?
Let's find out.
Yeah, I would like to know that number.
So, guys, I got her filmography. Let me crunch some numbers here.
All right. While Yule is doing the math, we're going to take a quick break here for something.
Guys,
My
so
name is Milla
I actually
Jovovich.
recorded 2 other parts before this, but today I'm going to be going through my Reddit feed with you guys because I love you
So-
so much. Yes. All right. Here we go.
Probably need
So
more.
here we go. Slow.
Yeah, we're back from that break. And we decided to grab someone, an expert in this field that could cite our sources, back us up, all these claims, and honestly give a big FU to Screen Rant. So without any further introduction, we brought in Russia's very own Dominic.
Hey, thank you to be here.
Welcome. Dominic, Milla Jovovich, what do you got?
Actually, it's Milla Jovovich. I don't know if you know this, but
Oh, right. So does she deserve this hate?
it's dependable. I think depends on what script she's given. Everyone loves her in The Fifth Element. Like,
Thank you.
It's one of the classics. Like, oh my God, Fifth Element, Lulu Multipass.
What about Resident Evil 8?
There is no Resident Evil 8. There's only 6 Resident Evil movies.
Shit. Resident Evil 6. That's 8, 6. I got it mixed up, dude.
Final chapter, yes.
Yeah. What do you think of that one? Why
That
was
movie
it a
was-
10 out of 10?
That movie was garbage.
Oh, fuck, dude. You're in the wrong guy, dude. What the fuck?
The only two,
Okay, hold on,
the
hold
only
on.
two
I
good
got-
Resident
I got-
Evil movies
wait.
are Resident Evil 1 and then Resident Evil, what is it, Apocalypse? Where she's in Raccoon City.
You're asking us. You're the expert.
Wait. We have to WandaVision him. We have to WandaVision him.
Okay.
No.
We have to WandaVision him. We have to erase him and replay that.
Yeah, wait, okay, so what about Fourth Kind? What about her performance in Fourth Kind?
That was a movie I didn't see because it looked too spoopy.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right. There
It was pretty spooky. Yeah, it was.
I have a pretty hard hitting question for you, Mr. Chef Dominic.
Wait,
Now-
Go ahead.
got a question.
Um,
Power tool.
I went through Milla Jovovich's Rotten Tomatoes,
Yes.
and I tabulated every score from the tomato meter.
Very important.
Yes, of course. Now I did an average, and it came out to 31.051%. Would you say that's indicative of her career? Because I kind of feel that's a bit of a slight. I think they fucked her around that
That's the
one.
most accurate, man.
You know, like I said at the beginning, it kind of depends on the script she's given. Most of the
No,
time,
no,
not good
no.
scripts.
No.
She basically makes the script work.
Exactly. You tell me how the fuck she can read a script and then end up with a 31.05128205128205 and on down the line review on Rotten Tomatoes. That makes no sense. You saw 9 of her films and you tell me that's accurate because of a script?
Yeah, she's given
mean,
a script,
you
and the
know,
script is a 5.
There's that thing where her husband, Paul W.S. Anderson, writes the scripts. And so he wrote most of the Resident Evil movies. And the newest movie that she was in, Monster Hunter, was like god awful. Apparently.
Oh, wait a minute, pal.
We got a defector
That's
in
what
here.
I wanted to see it just because I like Monster Hunter and I like Milla Jovovich, but because of COVID, I couldn't go see
Wait,
it.
why do you like her though?
Oh shit, I clicked the wrong.
Mainly because I find her attractive. That was literally the sole reason I want to see Hellboy. It's like, oh, it's got Milla Jovovich and she's this evil witch. I'm in.
You're a problem.
Probably about the best way they could have taken that plot. I played the Monster Hunter game on PS4. Was trash. Did not like it until I.
Oh, so you suck at it.
No, actually, hold on, sir.
Your cousin played it and beat the game.
Hold on, sir. Hold on.
I think you're just not good.
Hold on. Sorry, we're having a problem. I haven't played Monster Hunter. I have played Monster Hunter Iceborne because she did do a cameo voice acting in that.
Yes, there is an Artemis skin, which I didn't want.
But she
I actually got it. I got that skin.
Oh, okay.
But the whole game itself is just horrible. So I think really what happened there...
He's terrible at the game.
No, please be quiet. I think what happened there is just the whole game itself sucks. Okay,
What'd you fight? Tell me, what'd you fight in Iceborne?
Huh?
What'd you fight in Iceborne?
What did I fight in Iceborne?
Yeah.
Mila's haters.
Yeah, basically a
You fight Mila's haters.
And what would that be?
the Isosaurus Rex. I don't know.
The Screen Ranosaurus.
Yeah, the
Screen Ranosaurus.
Rotten
Critics that gave
Tomato
her
line.
31.0512% review on Tomato.
launching a new codes or what? The big question here is, people have been hearing rumors whether it's Spider-Man. I know we weren't going to talk about Marvel, but whether it's Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, any of the countless, I think 100 titles that are coming out on Disney Plus within the next 2 months, they're saying that there's big talks about Milla coming in as one of the characters. What is the one character you want her to be?
Well, I did hear a rumor that Milla Jovovich is in fact joining Spider-Man 3, so...
Okay, but what that's not what I asked. What do you want?
I'd want her to play Wolverine.
Do you want her to play Wolverine?
Get him out of here.
Don't ever fucking say that. Ever. Don't ever. Get this fool out of here.
So, guys, we're going to be signing out here. I think we've said enough. Is there anything else you want to ask Dominic or say?
Dominic, I just want to say thank you so much for your expert opinions. You really didn't clear up the whole 31% thing, but that's okay. Because I know in my heart, she's 120% all the way. 127% all the way.
Yeah.
But it's
Thank
fine.
you.
I can't wait for Resident Evil 9.
No, 14.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
They actually are rebooting Resident Evil, and they did finish shooting. It's going to be a combination of Resident Evil 1 and 2, so it should be great.
With Milla?
No, she's not involved with the film, which made her very upset.
That's not true.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap up here. We're signing off. Like us on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. Subscribe to us on YouTube and give us thumbs up, no thumbs down. The thumbs down is the one that's facing down. That's the wrong way.
Milla would go like this.
She'd go like
Thumbs
this.
up for Milla.
Thumbs up for me. If we can get 7 likes, we'll get Milla on the next podcast. Yep. Okay.
Come on, we need to see our Monster Hunter fans.
So
Dominic. Dominic is a Monster Hunter fan. He loves
Yeah.
the movie.
And-
we need to see more support.
And you know we
I
can
actually
deliver.
didn't watch the movie. I love the game though.
Shut up.
You know,
I will be getting the game that's coming out in March.
you know we can deliver because we've already got a famous actor on our podcast. We have Dominic right here from Right Ways Down.
From Russia.
He's in Russia right now filming Right Ways Up, which is the prequel to it, to find out how his character got there.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave off on that note. We'll get him back on once Right Ways Up comes out in 6 years. Like and subscribe. See you guys later.
Later.
See ya.